Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you back today for a new pick a card reading. I hope that all of you are doing amazing today and having a wonderful day. So in today's reading, we're looking into the next chapter of your life. What is going to be your energy? What are going to be the events, the situation that's unfolding for you? In general, what will be happening in this next chapter of your life? So as always, we do have 3 piles to choose from. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Please feel free to choose any pile that you feel most drawn to, and then you can skip to the timestamps which are in the description box, and I will see you guys at your reading. My beautiful pile number 1, if you guys feel drawn to this pile, then this is going to be a reading in your message for today, all about the next chapter of your life. So pile number 1, for your card today, you guys feel drawn to card number 1, which is the blue card with the door. And for your charm today, you guys have the blue ladybug. So welcome to your reading. Let's get right into your message and let's see what is this next chapter of your life going to be about, what is going to be happening for you, and how are you moving forward. So I want to start with your tarot cards today and let's see what is the energy for you. Spirit, can we please get the guidance for those who felt drawn to pile 1? What is happening in this next chapter of their life? Oh, okay. Oh, wow. So I'm seeing this is about like the next 3 months of your life. I feel like Spirit is bringing out the spirit of the next 3 months of your life. I see you collaborating with new people. I see you starting to maybe work on projects. So I feel like these next 3 months are going to be very favorable, first of all, for collaborating with people, starting projects regarding your career, working on projects, releasing things. I see maybe this is where you're putting a lot of your focus and attention in. Wow, you see, but the 7 of Pentacles is such a great sign of you seeing great results, like you seeing results of the work that you're putting into things. And I feel like these next 2 months are also bringing you the results of maybe your prior investments. If you have been investing in certain areas of your life, I feel like in the next 3 months, you're going to be able to see the growth finally start to happen. And I see this energy of like you smiling and finally being like, wow, like my hard work is actually paying off and I'm so happy about it. And I feel like because of the work that you have been doing prior, you will actually get like new opportunities to work with other people. So maybe this is like people noticing you or you being inspired to work on other things and collaborate with people. But I'm seeing you like being connected with like-minded people. Especially, I feel like this is talking a lot about like projects or like things that you have been investing effort in, right? Whichever area of your life that is. I feel like this next chapter of your life is going to be finally like seeing things to fruition. You know, the 3 of Wands can also talk about like our future and what we aspire to experience in our future. And I feel like Spirit is saying like it's really nearby. You know, what you want in your life is actually really nearby. Let's see your last card. Wow, the 6 of Wands. So this is definitely like the card of breakthrough. You know, I wish I flipped over this card sooner because it's such a beautiful card. But the 6 of Wands, you know, it's like breakthrough. It's victory. It's you finally like, you know how I feel like your energy is like you've had to just like put your head down and work and focus this entire time. And now like the time when you actually get to show up successful, it's finally approaching for you. I see it's going to happen in the next 3 months. It's going to happen this moment of you maybe becoming famous. Some of you maybe are becoming viral. Maybe your work is going to become very successful. Your project release is going to be very successful. Like I'm seeing these, you're maybe graduating from school. I'm seeing something like a big event like this happening in the next chapter of your life where everybody is applauding you. Everybody is, you know, surprised also at your success and what you're going to achieve. But I feel like it's not luck. You know, that's the thing with you. I kind of get this energy of like you've been really just diligent, doing your best, and just trusting that if you do the work, the results will come. I feel like this is the kind of energy you have been maybe in this previous chapter of your life. I feel like it has been a lot about you investing and putting a lot of belief and faith in yourself that what you reap is what you sow is, sorry, what was that saying, like what you reap is what you sow, right? Like it's such an energy of that in your reading today. So Six of Wands is like you finally, you know, being able to stand up and be like, see, like it all paid off, you know, despite maybe some people didn't believe in you, or you maybe at times didn't believe in yourself. But I'm seeing a lot of like, I'm seeing a breakthrough coming in as a result of what you have been doing up until now. So yeah, you have the door card, you know, it's like finally the door to success is opening for you, or this moment of like revelation. Let's get an oracle card for you, number one. What is the next chapter of your life going to be about? Alignment. You see, I feel like you're in so much alignment with your path. Yes, okay. So Spirit is confirming that you are in alignment. That's the first thing that I'm seeing. It's like you're in alignment with the future that you see for yourself. You know, a lot of times I get that energy from the Three of Wands. It's like events, experiences that we want to live through in our future. So I feel like a lot of the things that you foresee coming for yourself are very nearby for you. It's going to come in the next 3 months. So just know that alignment is here, especially. That's so beautiful. I feel like your time is finally coming. Like that's kind of, I'm getting this very sincere message of Spirit. Like your time is actually finally coming. Like it's finally here. Yes. This is the time when you get to experience all of the results from your previous effort and show up as victorious. That's the Six of Wands. It's like you're showing up as victorious. You're winning. You're being honored. You're being applauded for your achievement. And I see a lot of people starting to respect you. Six of Wands is such an energy of like you either graduating or becoming famous, or just having a very like big breakthrough moment, especially in your career. And it really shows. Like the thing with the Six of Wands is like it shows, like whether that's going to be public or it's going to be in your circle of people, people will see that you've done something great. And that's why they will honor you and really look up to you, you know? So I do have another tarot deck here that I want to get a few more cards from. So if we can get some more messages for pile number one, Spirit, what is happening in this next chapter of your life, of their life, sorry. Maybe we'll get 3 cards. So let's see. Okay. I'm hearing something about a turnaround moment. Like this is going to be such a turnaround situation, turnaround moment, because I did see here the 5 of Cups. So I feel like this is such a card of reminder that nothing ever really is like hopeless, or no situation is ever going to go to fail, you know? There's always something in store for you. Even if at times in your journey it seemed like certain opportunities fell through, it always leads to something, you know? That's like the energy for me with the 5 of Cups is like, yes, maybe things didn't work out in that moment, but eventually it always leads to something else. And when it leads to something else, it proves to be even better a lot of the time. So it's a reminder that you're not missing out on anything, I want to say. Wow, you're getting the 6 of Wands again. Like this is crazy. This is such a big confirmation that yes, this is the time when you make it. Like this is the time when people see you. I feel for a lot of you, this is about you just gaining so much respect, so much honor from the work that you have been doing up until now. So you're getting a breakthrough here. This is very big energy, pile number one. Wow, the Magician. So you could be maybe doing certain rituals right now. You could be scripting. You're definitely manifesting this into your existence. Maybe you're doing affirmations for this, but just know that what you're manifesting is very nearby. And it's almost as if like you know what's going to happen in the next chapter of your life because you have been writing this. Like I'm kind of seeing like, you know, at least like scripting for me is such a powerful way of manifesting. That is like my go-to method, I would say, is just like script. What do I want my future to look like? What do I want maybe the next 6 months, or what do I want to happen in the next 6 months of my life? So I feel like maybe a lot of you have been scripting this, like you have been journaling, like what do you want to experience in your life moving forward? And Spirit is saying what you have been writing up until now is going to come to fruition. What you have been speaking into existence will come to fruition now. This is the next chapter of your life. You already know what's going to happen, because I feel like a lot of you have been intentionally manifesting, putting your focus into things like this. And then we also have the 2 of Pentacles for you. So 2 of Pentacles, a lot of times I see it as like this, you know, like this energy of like a momentum is building. A lot of you could have been feeling like certain adjustments were being made in your life in some kind of way. Like maybe you were undergoing this period of like changes or adjustments, or things have been feeling, I would say, like maybe not so like solid for you. You could have been in like this temporary situation, or just feeling like certain things in your life kind of feel temporary. So maybe you also felt like you had to juggle a lot of things at the same time. But I feel like with this breakthrough that's coming in for you, there's this energy of things finally falling into balance. You might have to juggle, I'm hearing, a couple of things at the same time for a little longer, but just know that soon you will be able to just stick to one thing, is what I'm hearing specifically from Spirit. So this can be for those of you who are maybe juggling like 2 jobs at the same time, or like you might feel like you have a lot of responsibilities. Like you might be the only person, like if you have a business, you might be the only person working in it. So there have been a lot of responsibilities for you. And I feel like for a little while, you might have to do this a little bit longer, but eventually it will be, yeah, I feel like there's like a team of people coming in. So if you guys have been doing the work like only by yourself, I feel like there's like new people coming in to help you. We have seek balance, find balance in your life. It's the key to inner peace and outer success. Yeah, so there is outer success coming in as a result of you guys finding inner peace. I feel like that's one of the biggest signs of a breakthrough, is that you just start to feel the sense of inner peace, even if certain things haven't changed, right? Even because change starts within, you know, and I feel like we have to change the way that we perceive certain things in our life, the way that we speak about certain things in our life, in order to see change in the outer world. And through finding inner peace and just, you know, accepting like everything is going to work out, you know, in the right time, everything is going to unfold. And we're not putting so much tension. We're not every day complaining it's not happening, it's not going the way that I want it to go. You know, if we just like take a step back and we just sit down and meditate and be like, it's gonna work out, you know, it's everything's gonna be okay. There's no need to stress, there's no need to worry about anything. Everything will come in the right time. You find inner balance, you find inner peace. That results into outer success, right? I see this as something that's shifting for you. It's like you're finally finding balance within that will create outer success for you as well. So a lot of you could have been tuning in more with yourself. I see like you have been doing certain things though, like to practice this. Like what helps me again is like journaling this, or writing, scripting, going on walks. Like these kinds of things help me at least a lot to ground myself, to bring more inner peace. And sometimes like I just need days where I just don't talk to anyone and I'm in my own little world and my imagination, and that those days are really helpful, I feel, to distance yourself from the outer world and tune within yourself, because again, life comes from you. So keeping yourself in balance will really help you to translate that, I feel, into outer success. Let's get your final card for today, pile number 2. Pile number 1. Okay, maybe you also feel called to pile number 2. I still haven't recorded it. But we have the positive change card for you. And you also have the encouragement. So I feel like Spirit is encouraging you to keep doing with what you're currently set out to do, because it will bring positive change in your life. So this next chapter of your life is going to bring positive change for sure. Dare to be different when you're criticized. Remember that you will never please everyone. Many brilliant and gifted individuals were not fully appreciated or understood in their own lifetime. Yes, it is often they who have sown the seeds of change. I was literally saying this, right? I feel like you have really big, powerful energy, pile number 1, in the terms of like you're so different that you can create also positive change in the world. You know, like I feel like leaders and legends are people who really break the rules, and they are able to achieve success despite breaking the rules in some kind of aspect in society, right? They're different. They're always different. Their vision is always different. And I feel like you have that vision, that difference that separates you from the rest of the world, that it can bring in positive change. And I feel like you're somebody who will go on to create positive change through being different. And I feel like you're going to have such a moment of like, I told you so. You know, like I told you I was going to be successful, or I told you one day this was going to be successful, that my idea was going to work. I feel like this is all also coming in as of like you always believing in yourself despite maybe getting criticized, despite being different, despite not fitting in. I feel like there maybe always has been a voice inside of you saying that this like thing that we're maybe currently getting criticized over is one day going to be our biggest blessing. And I feel like that's how it turns out for a lot of people, like especially if you hear a lot of successful people speak about their journey. A lot of times they say, oh, like I used to got bullied for, I don't know, my skin color. And I was recently watching a video of like this model. She's very famous. I'm not sure how to pronounce her name, so I'm not gonna butcher it, but she has this very beautiful dark skin. I'm pretty sure a lot of you know who she is, and she was talking about like how she used to hate her skin color because she got so bullied over it. But now it made her into the career that she has today. So I definitely feel like you kind of have this energy of like something that you used to get criticized over is going to turn out to be one of your biggest blessings, like one of your things that really separates you from everyone else, and you go on to create like something big out of that. So I feel like that's what I have for your reading today, pile number 1. I hope that this resonated for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye. My beautiful pile number 2. If you guys feel drawn to this pile, then this is going to be your reading and your message for today, all about the next chapter of your life and what is going to be happening for you. So pile number 2 for your card today, you guys feel drawn to card number 2. Have the beautiful card with the daisy for today. And for your charm, you have the rainbow. So welcome to your reading, pile number 2. Let's get right into your message and let's see what is this next chapter of your life bringing in for you. What is going to be your energy and the events that you can expect. So I'm going to start with your tarot cards and let's see what is your guidance for today. Okay, we already have the death card coming in here as your first card. So transformation. There is going to be a big change in your life in some aspects. So let's see how. But the death card is always a big indicator of change. Spirit, for those who feel drawn to pile 2, what is this next chapter of their life going to be about? Oh, wow. Oh, the Magician. I feel like you guys are manifesting a new beginning right now. You're manifesting a new beginning. Okay, this is really powerful energy because I'm seeing you moving away from a specific situation right now in your life. It's like I feel like you're manifesting a lot of change for yourself right now, pile number 2. And a lot of times this 2 of Swords can come up when we're kind of like in this energy of like maybe what we want is not matching our current reality. So we really have to ignore what's happening out there and tune within our heart and listen to that inner voice. Because I feel like right now you're kind of like feeling like something big is going to happen, or like there's going to be a big transformation in your life. There's going to be a big change in your life. Some of you are sensing this energy approaching of like you're just ready for something big, or you're ready for like the next stage of your life almost. This is really big because of the death card. It's really signifying major change for you. And I feel like the way this is going to happen for you is I see you walking away in a different direction in this next chapter of your life. So there can be relocation for some of you. There can be a change of jobs, maybe a change of relationships. But I feel like you're kind of coming to an understanding that a situation in your life, although is stable, is not fulfilling anymore. And I feel like your soul is starting to long for something more. So I feel like you're going to have quite a transitional next chapter of your life where you're changing from one thing to another one. And I see you moving towards more alignment. I see you moving towards a path that feels more fulfilling for you. It feels like there has been this inner calling that maybe you haven't felt brave enough to pursue up until now. Or this can be just like you didn't feel it's the right time. And now there's something about the time. I'm also hearing like the time is now, so let's move. Like I'm hearing these kinds of things for you, but I see you relocating, I see you moving Six of Pentacles, I really feel like you're going to have also a lot of financial support to do something like this. So if maybe that's something that you want to know, like, how am I going to make this happen? A lot of times the Six of Pentacles will come up as a reminder of the universe that it will provide whatever is necessary for you to make this change. So you're not going to be like left dry. Don't worry. I feel like there is going to be a lot of financial support. Like if you want to move to a different country, there will be financial support. If you want to maybe change jobs, there will be financial support for this. In any aspect of your life, whichever way you feel like you are kind of leaning towards taking a different direction, there will be a lot of financial support to make this happen. So let's see what else, pile number 2. What is this next chapter of your life bringing in for you? Wow, manifest. I was literally gonna say, but you're manifesting this because of the Magician, and then literally the manifest card came out on the bottom of your deck. So I feel like this is something that you're manifesting. Also patience. I feel like be patient with this manifestation, because I feel like this is not like a small thing, right? I feel like what you guys are manifesting is not like a new car where you just get it and that's it. This is like a whole new beginning that you're manifesting in your life. Like I feel like you're in a position when you're manifesting an entirely new life. And I see like a lot of you have maybe built your life up to a point where it feels stable, or maybe you feel comfortable in your current situation. But for some reason, your soul is saying we're just meant for more than this. Like we cannot stop here. We're meant to maybe live somewhere else. We're meant to be in a different field, in a better relationship. Something in you is saying like, I feel like I need to be somewhere else than where I'm currently. So you're manifesting a completely new, I feel, life, like a new beginning. Like some of you might really want to start over also in some kind of aspect. Like you maybe just want to move away from the current place, get a new job in a different country, start a new relationship in a different country. I feel like you're in this kind of position where you're really manifesting a new beginning. Oh my God, I was literally saying the time is up, right? This is crazy. I love how synchronized your cards are today. So I was literally saying like, it feels like the time is now. So yeah, Spirit is confirming time is up. Especially regarding a certain manifestation. Maybe this feels like, you have been like very patient with it, right? Maybe you have been very patient, and this thing is actually going to start to unfold now. So in this next chapter of your life, I see finally things moving in the direction of the change that you have been wanting to create in your life. So whether this is through relocation or change of jobs or relationships, I feel like you're finally able to start moving in a direction where you always felt called to move towards. So you're finally going to start to see things manifest. I feel like you have been very patient, but Spirit is saying time is up. So let's get some more tarot cards. I do have another tarot deck here that I want to get some cards from. Spirit for pile number 2. What is happening in this next chapter of their life? Okay, Page of Swords. Yes, Page of Swords can really give me this energy of like you're turning a new page, you're turning over a new leaf in your life. So I feel a lot of you are ready to just start fresh in some aspect. I feel like you're just ready for that. Oh my God, 6 of Wands. Wow. So victory, success, recognition is also something that is in store for you in this next chapter. We also have the 4 of Swords coming in. That's really nice. The 4 of Swords is very peaceful energy. It's indication of things feeling peaceful for you, things finally falling into place, and you maybe finally being able to like get good rest at night. I feel like you have been kind of in like this unsettling energy, and like I don't feel like your life has been like so like, I don't know, like I don't want to say like difficult, but it feels like you just didn't feel aligned. Like that's the best way I can put your energy maybe in this current chapter that you're currently exiting, is like you just didn't feel so aligned. Like you didn't feel like you're where you're supposed to be, and although maybe like you're in a comfortable position in a stable situation, it just doesn't feel aligned. We can't find ourselves in those kinds of situations. And I feel like with the 4 of Swords, what's saying, it's like a lot of you, I feel like, have been waiting on like moment of success in order to bring peace for you, which is something that's coming in. 10 of Pentacles. So yeah, I feel like your finances are definitely going to be doing really well, which might also be the reason as to why you have a lot of peace. I feel like you're going to have a lot of success with finances in this next chapter of your life. Your finances are really going to increase. Like the 10 of Pentacles is like major financial increase. And I feel like it's coming in as a result of For a lot of you, you might actually become famous, or you might go viral with the Six of Wands. Maybe you're gonna graduate from or get like a higher degree that brings in more money for you. But I'm seeing a lot of money coming in here. There's going to be a lot of money, a lot of peace. You're finally like receiving the recognition I feel you've been also seeking. Because there's like this energy you had to believe in yourself despite what life was telling you, you know? I'm kind of sensing that from you, pile number 2. And it's interesting, this card also came up in pile number 1, and I called pile number 1 a couple of times pile number 2. So maybe there are some people who are coming in from both piles. I'm hearing you're finally going to receive the success that brings you peace. That's something that's coming through from Spirit, so it could be relevant for some of you. Let's get some oracle cards for you, pile number 2. What is your guidance for this next chapter of your life? Oh my God, embrace transformation. Embrace transformation. Your future is bright as you evolve and grow. So yeah, you know, that's what I was saying, is like, I don't feel like you were finding yourself in a bad situation, pile number 2. It's just feeling like you've outgrown it. And I feel like a lot of times that can bring us that feeling of we just don't feel aligned where we are, because we feel like we're meant for something more than where we are currently or what we have currently. It feels like you've outgrown your current situation. So embrace the change. Embrace the, you know, the need for change, the yearning that you have for change. And know that you're going to be safe through change, especially financially. Like if some of you want to know if you will be financially safe when it comes to creating a change in your life, yes. You'll be more than financially safe. Like there is actually going to be more money coming in than you've had up until now, just to encourage, I feel, this transformation in your life. Gratitude and blessings. Practice gratitude and blessings will multiply in your life. So another reminder is like what you focus on is what's going to grow. So try to be grateful for the things that you have right now. Try to, you know, just notice that you're finding yourself in a good position wherever you are. You know, there's always things that you can be grateful for, and there's always things that you can be complaining about. So always try to put your mind towards the good things, the better things. Try to think positively. I do feel like you're in the spirit of change, and just try to keep an optimistic mind. Try to remain positive about the outcome of everything, and just listen to your intuition. Like if your inner voice is saying, I feel like if you really listen to your inner voice, it's telling you it's going to be okay. Like we're going to be fine, and everything is going to work out in the end, and everything is going to fall into its place in the perfect time. Because I see there's like an unfolding of a perfect, opportunity as well. So some of you might get like an opportunity here that's coming in the right time. But I see like the perfect manifestation unfolding for you. You also have the prayer if some of you have been praying, and this card, the opportunity fell on the ground for you while I was shuffling the door. Okay. I feel like it's time for some opportunities to finally come into your life. That's also something that's coming through from Spirit. It's like, now is the time for these things to happen for you. Wondrous possibilities and opportunities await you. Stop dwelling on past mistakes. Surrender the past lovingly. There is nothing to regret. All is always in perfect and divine order. Everything that you've ever experienced has helped you in some way. The past is behind you. The path ahead is clear. Move forward joyfully and fulfill your heart's desires. So this is a beautiful way to end your reading, pile number 2, because Spirit is saying, like, if some of you still are holding on to any aspect of your past, like, it's finally time to let that go. You know, a lot of the time the past is actually what keeps us in the same place, keeps us mentally stuck. And if we're mentally stuck, we're also physically going to be stuck. So a lot of you are also feel like you're kind of finally starting to like embrace the past, and you know, maybe you're like acknowledging certain things that you could have done differently, but there's no point in doing that. You know, there's no point in thinking about that anymore because you cannot go back and change it. So I feel a lot of you, there is this mindset shift that you're having of like finally looking forward, and you're finally able to like make peace with the past and maybe what happened in the past, and you're able to just look at life from a different perspective with an open mind. It's almost like you're starting fresh again, right? I feel like you really want to start fresh, and that's something that I see happening in this next chapter of your life, pile number 2. So I feel like that's what I have for your reading today. I hope that this resonated for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye. Beautiful pile number 3. If you guys feel drawn to this pile, then this is going to be a reading and your message for today, all about the next chapter of your life. So pile number 3. For your card today, you guys feel drawn to card number 3. And for your charm today, you have this beautiful flower. So welcome to your reading, pile number 3. This is going to be your message today about the next chapter of your life. So let's see what's happening for you, what is going to be unfolding for you, and in general, what is this next chapter bringing in for your journey. So I'm going to start with your tarot cards, and let's ask spirit for guidance. Pile number 3. What is happening in this next chapter of your life? What awaits you? What is going to be the energy? Oh my god, we have the Magician here. Okay, you have a lot of cards. So there's one that fell on the ground right here. Oh wow, 9 of Pentacles. Okay, so this is beautiful. I feel like, first of all, a lot of you are manifesting a lot of wealth into your life, a lot of financial growth, a lot of growth maybe in your work, in your business, but there's a lot of like financial success for this pile here. If you're currently manifesting like a specific amount that you want to earn, I definitely see that coming in the next chapter of your life. Wow, the Sun card, definitely a very positive era of your life. Like, I definitely feel like you will remember this chapter as like a lot of good things happened in, because the Sun is like the biggest indicator of just like a really good period for you. So Spirit is really pointing out the fact that this next chapter of your life is going to be very positive, especially when it comes to like the area of like finances and growth. If like I'm seeing a lot, you're attracting a lot of luxury in your life right now. Like, this is not just financial growth, but this is like elevation of like your lifestyle. Like, a lot of you could be maybe moving to a bigger house, maybe a better apartment, a better home. Maybe you're going to go on like some trips that feel kind of luxurious, or you might get to buy certain things that you have been wanting to purchase for a while that feel kind of luxurious. But I'm seeing like a lifestyle elevation for this pile. Like, you are manifesting a lifestyle elevation right now, and I see that you're feeling maybe very optimistic. You feel very positive about the future right now. You also have the Queen of Swords, and wow, Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like there are new opportunities, especially coming in the area of your career. You might be offered some kind of new opportunity. This could be a new job. This could be a raise. This could be a promotion. If you're a business owner, this could be a new opportunity for growth in your business, maybe a beginning of a new business. But I feel like with the Queen of Swords, you're going to receive some really good news, some really good like communication when it comes to your work in this next chapter of your life. That's going to really uplift you. I see like a really new positive cycles coming in when it comes to your career. And this is either because if you're a business owner, this can be as a result of your discipline, your focus and determination. If you're employed, then you could be communicated some really great news when it comes to like new opportunities, new possibilities in the area of your work. But I definitely feel like your work will be shining through in this next chapter of your life, and the finances, and also like the result of those finances is going to be just amazing for you, because I really feel like it's going to help you elevate your lifestyle. So let's, if you have been wanting to, again, like improve your home, improve certain aspects of your life, it's definitely giving you that. Let's see what else, Palm with me. What is this next chapter of your life bringing in? Rest and naked. Oh my god, so interesting. We also have diligence. So also something else that's happening for you, I feel like you're finally not, I'm kind of getting this energy of like you don't really need to work for money anymore that much. Like I see you've been through like this grinding energy maybe for some of you. I feel like that's a really funny word, but like I don't know how else to describe it. I feel like you have been really diligent when it comes to your work. Like you have been really working hard. Now is finally time for rest. You know, you have this naked here with this goal, like meditating. I feel like in this next chapter of your life, you will be really like enjoying the fruits of the work that you have been putting in prior. So a lot of you are just going to have more time for yourself. And this is like a new chapter, I feel, for your finances. Primarily is what I'm getting for you, Palm number 3. Because I see you being able to like create more money, but you're resting more. You know, it's like you're on vacation, but you're still making money. I don't know if this is like a new system that is coming in for you when it comes to money. Like you're being able to create this system where you don't have to work so much, but you're earning more. Or maybe it's as a result of like you getting a promotion. So it's like, you know, your income has increased, but you're still not working more for, you know, for more money. I definitely feel like more money will be coming to you more effortlessly in this next chapter of your life. And it's going to be a period where you get to rest. You don't have to work so much. You don't have to stress so much about work. It's like you're taking care of your health. Some of you are maybe even gonna go on like a retreat of some kind, maybe like a trip. I'm definitely seeing like a possibility for a trip here, like a vacation of some kind. Maybe this is how you treat yourself. But primarily there's a really big message here of you being able to step into this energy where you're not constantly working for money anymore. It's like you're resting again, but generating money, which is interesting. Let's get some more tarot cards for you. I have another deck here. Pile number 3, Spirit, what is this next chapter of their life going to be about? Okay, let's get one more card for you. So let's see. We have here the Knight of Wands. Yes, this is definitely a time when you will be resting. I feel the Nine of Wands a lot of times can come up when we're even starting to feel a little bit burnt out, like, and we need a period of rest. But I just want you to know that you're literally on the verge of a breakthrough, pile number 3. So do not stop now. Like, I feel like you just need to push a little bit more because something is going to happen here. There's going to be a breakthrough in your finances. I feel like your diligence is definitely paying off. Like the effort that you're investing in right now is definitely paying off. And again, the Nine of Wands will appear when something is about to happen. You're literally within reach for like a manifestation or a breakthrough that you have been wanting to create when it comes to the area of your finances. And I feel like a lot of you have been aiming for you to be able to just like make more money, but not work so hard and not like, you know, die from working when it comes to money. I really feel like you have been working on establishing some kind of business or a system that allows you to maybe travel and earn money or take rest and earn money, you know. I see you've been in this energy and you have been really like grinding. Like I keep hearing that word because I feel like it's relevant to your energy. It's like you have been being very diligent, you know, trying everything that you can. So you're finally able to break through that door, that opportunity, you know, with the Ace of Pentacles. Wow, the Wheel of Fortune. Yes, I'm telling you, like, something is about to happen here. The Wheel of Fortune. I feel like there's this lucky energy around you in this time. Definitely keep going, pile number 3, because you are able to create a breakthrough. And we also have the Devil. So, yeah, I feel like a lot of you have been maybe feeling like, you know, the Devil is like this Capricorn energy, which can talk about hard work. It can talk about like, some people here might be workaholics, or maybe it has been just feeling like lack of freedom, right? It's like too much work, but not the amount of money that you want to see. I feel like you have been in some kind of like, you have been really invested in your work. And I feel like it's maybe to a point where it's like a lot for some of you. Like you're starting to feel like, okay, I need a break. Like I feel so tired at this point. You know, like you could be feeling like you're on the verge of burning out. But I just want you to know that you're very, very close to reaching that breakthrough. So you just need to stay a little bit more diligent, stay a little bit more determined. Just think about how you will get to rest after you achieve this thing. You know, just think about that, and that can give you some fuel right now. But I'm seeing a lot of freedom when it comes to work and finances. Like I really feel like you're able to step away from this energy of like constantly needing to work, constantly needing to improve, constantly needing to do things. I'm seeing this next chapter of your life really being about you stepping away so much from work. And I don't know if this is maybe even like a passive income for some of you or something like that. But if you have been trying to like make a system when it comes to money that you don't have to work so much for it, I see that as coming in for you. Okay, so let's see your other cards. We have, wow, alignment with purpose, 10-10. You're in alignment with your life's purpose. Keep moving forward with confidence. I'm telling you, something is within reach here. So it's definitely nearby. I feel like Spirit is saying to keep moving forward with confidence. Be confident in what you're doing. Be diligent. Because soon there will be a time when you get to rest more. I'm really seeing like this change of, you know, like it's gonna feel very sudden for you. I feel also pile number 3, like this is not something that it's going to take so long. Like it can happen within the next couple of months where things suddenly shift. And that's the thing, it's like I've like, at least from my experience, like there's this energy of like build up, right? With the 9 of Wands, it's like you do things that doesn't lead to anything. You do this, doesn't lead to anything. You do this, doesn't lead to anything. But all of that is really just compiling, and it's like a preparation for a big shift, for a big breakthrough. And then suddenly within like couple of days, a lot of things can change. Right, and I feel like this is something that you're experiencing where has been just like a lot of buildup in your energy, and then suddenly within a week, a lot of things can change for you, right? It just takes one moment to shift an entire situation around. But there maybe has been a lot of work put into that prior. But in order for a situation to shift, it literally takes like seconds. It can be one phone call, right? It can be one email. It can be, I don't know, like that one moment where the idea just strikes in your mind. So I feel like you have been really working up towards this, but remember that everything can shift suddenly. That's something that I'm seeing from your energy. So let's get your final card, your final guidance for today, pile number 3. Spirit, is there any last messages for pile number 3? Let's see, we have prayer. Okay, so you also have encouragement here. I definitely feel like you're being encouraged to, again, keep moving forward. I know a lot of you might be feeling very tired, but I also feel like Spirit is like saying like your time of rest is also coming in, right? So also know that your prayers have been heard. And let's see your final card, balance. I definitely feel like, okay, everything is finally like returning back into balance for you. Let me just read this card here. Difference is a necessary part of human evolution, and everything in life is comprised of opposites, which together make life whole. If you light a candle in a room already flooded with light, the light of your candle would be indistinguishable from the light which already exists. Because of darkness, we're able to perceive light. Both are necessary. I really feel like you're going to experience this contrast of energies, right? Whereas prior, you maybe felt like you just had to work so much and constantly do more, constantly put in more effort, constantly try and try and try. But now you get to experience the complete opposite, right? You get to experience this energy of like, oh, I don't really have to work anymore that much. I have so much more time for myself, but more money is coming in. And I feel like that will also help you appreciate it a lot more. It will help you enjoy it a lot more. I feel like that's also the pleasure into having it, you know, just the pure contrast of the energy. You know, that one day where you sit down and you feel like, wow, like I actually don't have that much work to do today. You know, that pure contrast that you experience, that you will experience, because I feel like this is something that's happening. Like there's going to be a lot of like contrasting energies for you. And I feel like a lot of you have been also working through a lot of like limiting beliefs. Like maybe you're coming from a background where you always felt like you had to work hard, but you felt guilty if maybe success came to you in a more effortless way. You know, a lot of that is subconscious, right? It's like the way that you have been, what you have been taught or learned throughout your lifetime. And I see like a lot of you, I didn't read this card for you, but it says, Dear Guardian Angel, help me dissolve past guilt or regret. Help me see that all is always in perfect and divine order. Help me let go of the fear that I project on my future. Help me to live fully within each precious moment and feel your eternal love within and around me. Help me to realize and fulfill my true potential. Thank you. Wow, I feel like a lot of you are also like fulfilling your true potential, you know? And I see you have been dealing with like maybe a lot of guilt when it comes to money or like a lot of success. Maybe this is because you're not coming from a very like financially secure background. And maybe you've had like certain beliefs instilled in you regarding work and money, and that's why you had to work your entire life so much. But I feel like you've really been working on releasing this, like releasing these thoughts. And I see your mindset about money has really changed. That's the thing, is like money will come to you when you're ready for it. And I feel like you guys are, you guys are ready for this kind of like shift and change in the way that money comes towards you. So I'm seeing a lot more money coming in more abundantly and you not needing to work so hard for it. So pile number 3, I feel like that's what I have for your reading today. I hope that this resonated for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye.